Conley getting downhill. Pass picked off by Jay Crowder. On pace to become the first player in NBA history to score over 30 at 60% from the field. What a torrid pace. There's the lob for Gobert, never made it. And here's Lillard in transition for the Bucks. Giannis, one of the top fast break scorers in the league, draws the foul and will go to the line for two.
About 18 points in a regular season game. But this is a guy that also scored 60, so yes, he is capable as Brook Lopez with the deep three.
Conley with that offhanded runner comes off a little bit strong. Gobert battling underneath, retrieves it, and with a nice reverse layup gets the Timberwolves on the sheet. And with each first bucket, he looks courtside to his father, Carl Sr., points at him. McDaniels has given them some pretty solid three-point shooting as well, about 36%. One more to Conley, drives the closeout, and there's that float game that he's got off glass.
The Bucks just not able to make him pay for it.
Change of pace and gears. Edwards draws the foul and goes to the free throw line. Tied at 10, just underway at Target Center, Minneapolis. Back after this. Here's Naz Reid inside against the shorter Malik Beasley. Oh, good help by Lopez, but we have a whistle and a foul.
He understands the game of basketball, plays so selflessly, you know, and so I just enjoy watching him really navigate. And for a player like him with that type of mental makeup.
Towns inside, got his own rebound, lost it to Lopez, loose ball. Connaughton gets it to Lillard. Bucks on the move, Portis on the drive. And blocked by Alexander Walker, but put home. Towns inside, got his own rebound, lost it to Lopez, loose ball. Connaughton gets it to Lillard. Bucks on the move, Portis on the drive. And blocked by Alexander Walker, but put home by Beverly.
But they've got to get their entire group going, especially on the defensive end. Everyone has to challenge themselves. You see right now a little bit of a zone from the Milwaukee Bucks.
That corner three is good by Alexander Walker.
You know, to me, their offense, you want to have the depth, especially with Chris Middleton being in and out. But to me, where they really need, if we're talking about pickups, is Pat Connaughton knocks down the three.
Boy, Pat Bev really battling defensively. Morris sprays it out to Alexander Walker. And he rips that one again. Here he is off the pin down. Goes tween and spins, doing a little bit too much. And turns it over to Portis. Boy, Minnesota did pretty well in scramble mode there defensively. Portis had it blocked by Gobert. Antetokounmpo spins on Reed, lays it up, and draws the foul. Giannis going to go to the free throw line. Milwaukee still in that zone defense, and that's how they attack it and one. Gobert up high. Alexander Walker turned the corner and scored it.
But once they went into man, they weren't communicating what their assignments were.
Lillard draws the foul. Anderson with a mismatch on Lillard. They run their split action. Towns had it knocked away by Crowder. It'll stay at that end. He does not lack for confidence. And look at him sit in his stance defensively on Lillard. Lillard had it blocked to the rim. A whistle and a foul going to be called.
Way with things for a little bit of time to start the season, but Milwaukee's always been there with the wins. It's the defense that's been alarming.
And in the last 10 games, they have improved. Conley with the offhand layup. Little inverted pick and roll screening action with Lillard and Antetokounmpo. And Giannis got ripped by Anderson. Here's Reed on the move. Naz Reid to the bucket.
You got Giannis and you got Dame Lillard together. You wanted to see that two-man game to open up things for everyone else.
And Giannis takes out his do-it-yourself kit and draws the foul. 1 minute to go in the opening half. Minnesota leading by 5. First of a 7-game homestand for the Timberwolves. Leaders in the Western Conference. That's going to be a foul.
You got Dame. When you got Giannis, Giannis is going to draw 3 people at all times. So you're going to get good looks. But defense, that's where they're going to make that key. Speaking of defense, Brook Lopez coming over with the block.
Giannis on the drive, lacerating the lane. They begin the period on a 7-0 sprint. Conley probing. Turns it over. Here's Beasley in a foot race with Edwards, who gets back in transition. Enough to make the miss. From downtown, just 0 for 4. Edwards with a nice back cut. Missed the layup and a foul by Gobert. Boy, when you have that kind of rim pressure and big guys to follow it up, it works out. What a block by McDaniel.
Wow.
Towns got fouled by Lillard.
Well, and I like it at the free throw line because, one, you're within his consistent shooting range, in my opinion. And then after that, it's one step to the basket.
Beasley took flight and laid it home.
A group that has taken on and excited about doing new things, but ultimately the play on the court has been so impressive all season long. A group that has taken on and excited about doing new things, but ultimately the play on the court has been so impressive all season long.
Lopez planted in the paint. Edwards gets open on the back cut. Missed an easy sweeping hook shot, tipped up and cleaned up by Gobert. Backdoor cut, Giannis. Missed the dunk, but got fouled in the process.
Have you not seen where this man shoots from? You better have a high pickup point.
Step back three by Dame. That's going to be way short. Let's call it a pass. Portis puts it home. Minnesota coming out of the timeout. Let's see what Coach Finch draws up. Read inside. Alexander Walker with a little room service underneath. Edwards matched up against Antetokounmpo. Playing with his food out top. And Beasley with great anticipation with the steal. Giannis lays it home. And Target Center is deafeningly silent with this surge by Milwaukee. Giannis to Portis, one more. Beasley lined up the seams. Quickly up court to Monte Morris. Little empty corner two-man game with Gobert, and he lays it home.
But I think Monte Morris is a very good pickup for this team.
Kyle Anderson kicks it out to Naz Reid, who spins with it inside, and followed by Kyle Anderson.
And that's what it's going to take. They know what they're capable of, the Milwaukee Bucks. They know the championship defense that they can play. They have to get back to it.
Porter with the midi, meanwhile, looks at the Minnesota bench. Portis, quick pull, came up short. Beverly inside, says too little on the putback. Okay, Pat Bev.
Very lucky to get this individual because he offered what they needed.
Yes.
They needed more intensity on defense. They needed an agitator. They needed somebody that's going to, make sure that the energy was always.
Little dribble handoff action, pocket pass to Porter. Good offense by the Bucks, Richard.
Well, and again, it's that second side. Giannis gets off of it, throws it to Portis.
Anderson to the corner. Reid for three. Gobert kept it alive, and another opportunity for the Timberwolves. Anderson to Monte Morris. Got it.
Not enough ball movement if you're the Timberwolves.
Giannis with the left draws the foul and will go right back to the free throw line. Inside to Gobert. They seem a little bit disconcerted and discombobulated right now offensively. Anderson with a frozen rope that falls. Wow. Past the midway point of the final quarter. Lillard rejects the screen and lost the handle. Here's Edwards. Cat with a quick pull. Got it! Get an open lane to the bucket. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns again. Sidestep three. Tipped up and controlled by Crowder. And stolen by Kyle Anderson. Edwards from deep. And Giannis pulls that down. In the clincher.
In the clincher. So, to me, whatever it takes in those moments, good for you.
Gobert with a nice bit of jelly at the rim. Giannis changes gears, threw up a wild shot and drew the foul on Karl-Anthony Towns, who's incensed. With 1:30 to go, Giannis splits it and draws the foul in traffic with a hard landing on McDaniels.
I will be